All right, number 1, the 2 across 3 polyrhythm. Once again, the 2 across 3 polyrhythm. 2 notes evenly spaced across 3 beats. Everything lasts a beat and a half, which is clearly shown here because that is a beat and a half. Dotted eight or dotted quarter note, beat and a half. This shows you where in the beat you're hitting. So your downbeat of 1, you come in, upbeat of 2. So beat and a half, beat and a half. Keep the hand moving. Keep that picking hand moving with the downbeats and upbeats. This will help ensure that you are where you need to be to come in to hit the next note. All right, 60 beats per minute on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. $120. 1, 2, 3. $180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. $240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Whew. That is a weird one. All right, let's try the repeat to 200. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Alright, number 2, the beginning of legato. So, your index finger is going to stay down the whole time. We start with the pinky in the first bar, then the ring finger, then the middle finger. So, pinky for the first, ring finger for the second bar, and middle finger for the third. So, just remember you are plucking the string with your finger as you do the pull off to produce the next note. Basically, you're plucking the string as you pull off. It's like you're doing finger style with the fretting hand. So here we go. 60 for number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you keep your thumb in the center of your hand when you do this. Basically right behind like where your middle and third finger are. That's a good place for it. And make sure that you basically you're trying to keep your hands somewhat parallel with the fretboard. We don't want to hold the hand like this. So if you notice that your fingers are collapsing in like this, that's no good. We got to keep it more like you're holding something in your hand and you don't want to drop it. So a little bit of this might be okay on some stuff, but for the most part we want to keep the hand fairly parallel with that neck. All right, 120. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't have to be 100% parallel, just pretty dang close. Just none of that. More like this. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repetition. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, number 3. So number 2, we started with the hammer on. Now we're going to start with the pull off. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And repeats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I shouldn't have done that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, one thing I'm noticing I should point out, as I'm going further down, the less parallel the hand seems to be, especially like on this. However, if I was to be hitting a bigger stretch, the hand would need to be more parallel to the fretboard. Down here on just like the first couple fingers, it's not a big deal. However, when we get down to these strings, then the hand definitely needs to be more parallel to the fretboard. So just keep that in mind. Again, like so, stuff like this, you know, big stretches, parallel definitely has to happen. As you get further down the fretboard, your hand's getting further away from the body. It's not a huge thing if the hand goes less parallel, but so we're trying not to do this either though. So have some kind of parallel. Anyway, I think that covers it. So you have to experiment with the whole improvisation and other keys. Remember that to figure out the relative minor, we go down a step and a half. If we want the relative major, we go up a step and a half. So, Ionian mode can be used in any minor key backing track. You just gotta figure out that relative major for it. So yes, to figure out the relative minor, go down a step and a half. To figure out the relative major, go up a step and a half. All right, any questions, let me know. I will see you again next week.